Hi guys, I'm just jumping in super quick. I have a pretty long video dropping tonight that I would really appreciate if you would watch the entire thing. I go over a lot of information in it, but I did forget to mention in the one section where I talk about my affiliates and things, I now have an official affiliate relationship with Creative Fabrica. If you haven't looked at it yet, I know I've been using a lot of decals and stuff. Go check it out. I will put in my description down below a link to a $1 subscription trial that gets you a full month of use, and that gives you all access. You can download as many fonts as you can handle, as many images as you can handle, and even once your subscription ends, if you choose to cancel it, you get to keep all of those and the rights to use them, as long as you've already downloaded the image. If you haven't downloaded it yet, I think you will lose access to it, or you will have to pay for it at that point. But for $1, you get so much to pick from. I do want to mention that it is based out of the Netherlands, and they have designers from all over the world, and sometimes the language doesn't necessarily translate to whatever country you're in. So do look at the image before you download it, because I've not paid attention to things and then found spelling errors later, or just things like the word color we would spell differently depending on what country we're in. So you may run into that here and there. Usually you can find something else in a similar vein though. But not just for tumbler makers. I mean, they have digital scrapbook kits. They have sign makers bundles, all kinds of stuff. I used to use them ages ago for sign making, and I've kind of gotten away from that because I never have room to make a sign right now. But I'm just going to show you real quick some of what I've done with their stuff. If you're a sublimation worker, they have, these are epoxy. I don't do subs, but they have tons and tons and tons of wraps. This is a digital scrapbook set, basically. The backgrounds are all from there. And this cup looks slightly different than what you're going to see in the video because I added some green ink to the bottom before the last layer of epoxy to cover up where I kind of wrinkled, where I folded my vinyl. But you know, this entire cup came from a set I downloaded from there. They have your basic SVGs. Tons and tons and tons of them. And then they have, you know, PNGs that you can print for just about everything, like the one from today's video. So, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's a great resource. You're not going to find licensed images as in characters, but for basically any kind of generic thing, say you want a St. Patrick's Day gnome, you're going to find it there. If you want a gnome for any season, you're going to find it there. I will continue to link everyone I use directly, as well as my basic link for them for your $1 subscription. I do pay for my subscription every month when it renews. It's $19.99. I don't get that as part of being an affiliate. So if you guys buy stuff and I get a percentage back, and sometimes it's 3 cents, but at least that goes towards recouping my cost. Like this little one that I got to put on, I'm going to do a coffee swirl tumbler for this. But, you know, things like that. Just about anything you can think of, you can find there. I will admit their search is a little bit strange. Search your term and then filter it. Because sometimes people will tag things there that have nothing to do with the search term, and it does make it a little bit difficult. But once you use it for a while and you get used to sorting through stuff, it'll get a lot easier, and you'll probably find designers that you absolutely love, like I do. I think I've ordered like 15 files from Digital Curio so far that you've probably seen me use most of. but you just kind of tend to end up getting your favorites, and you'll find that some of their files work better than others. I've never had a file that didn't work. The only thing I have run into is on some of the full wraps. For whatever reason, a couple of the designers, like this one, end up with like an extra strip at the top and the bottom. And the way I print, I have to remove those from the image before I can print them. But that's the only thing I've run into this time around. I have found a couple files, like I said, where the spelling wasn't going to work. It's a language barrier thing. That happens everywhere, though. You'll find that on Etsy as well. So just double check, because I'd hate to see you download something that's not going to work. Watch tonight's video. There's a lot of information there. I am opening up for custom orders. That information is all in that video. So stay tuned for that, and bye-bye. I appreciate you all, and I will see you soon.